name is Sishi. And welcome to It's Friday again.
You know you're my delight, yeah. And you let go, I get no bad.
I don't have a title sequence, so that's the best I could do. So today I'm going to be eating some extra hot pot. I love hot food, so this is great. But I'm going to be doing this while I'm actually answering your questions. Just so we can connect a little bit more, I mean, I do have a YouTube channel. I've always had one as an artist, but I just never thought the day would come when I'd actually be on YouTube like this, So, I mean, here we are. So, first question. How did you balance your music career and acting while also being a gym guy? I don't really believe in balance. I don't think it's possible. For me, it's about doing what I feel like doing when I feel like doing it. There are times where I'm acting full-time and there are times where I'm doing music full-time. Even when I'm not doing a full-time acting job, like right now, I'm still, reading scripts, finding interesting characters, reading a bit more about them. Yeah, and then my music career right now is what I'm doing full-time. I'm learning the guitar as well because I need something else as well. So for me, it's I'm constantly working. There's got to be something. Yeah, the gym thing for me is for my mental health and it's a lifestyle choice. So that's kind of a non-negotiable. I have to go to gym 4 times a week. At least 1 hour, 4 times a week. At least, minimum, So gym is not even really that. At Kukuletu_Lelo, how do you feel about having a fan meet and greet? So I have this very weird complex where, one, I find it very weird to refer to people as fans because it just seems very self-absorbed. So it's something I'm still learning, but I'd say that's something I would want to do at a show, at a live show. So after I perform, get off stage, do a young fan meet and greet, Chris Brown kind of has his fan meet and greets, something like that, that kind of vibe, Next question is from @Mingo_Pink. How are you? And can we please have a chamomile live session? Interesting that you would say that, Mingo Pink. So we are gonna have a chamomile live session and it's happening on the 24th of August. That's the first time I've ever mentioned it. We're gonna have another one in September and we're gonna have more as the year goes by. So 24th of August, if you're in Johannesburg, come through Chamomile Live, baby. First part of the question, how am I? I'm good. Next question, @Mabs_Mlangin. Do your friends get to listen to your music before you release it? Or yeah, I mean, I've had a couple fights because I don't believe in sending songs, so I don't send songs to my friends. Well, sometimes I do, if you ask really nicely, I'll send you a song. But on the most part, I don't send songs. What I will do though is I'll say, come here into this room. By the way, I really hope the day will come when we'll look back at this video in 5 years, 10 years time and go, damn, look at how this nigga's grown. Look at the studio he's in now compared to the one he was in before. At level 9, this is crazy. It's I'm eating extra hot and it's I'm good. Bro, nothing on me, bro. I'm actually gonna start ordering extra hot every time now. It's really extra hot. I'm not even lying. Extra hot. No sweat, nothing, bro. No sniffling, nothing. What can we look forward to this Friday in terms of a music offering? Last week was a hit. Loved it. Thank you for loving last week's release. So, this Friday was a freestyle. Interestingly enough, this Friday is the last of my throwaways. So for the past 8 weeks, every song I released is kind of a throwaway. It's kind of like songs I'm like, these are cool. But I'm like, finding a sound. I'm kind of getting towards somewhere with I'm actually going to do an open verse. The song is called Session. Open verse on TikTok, and then next week I will watch your open verses and choose my favorite one. I freestyled on the song, so there's no pressure. Like, it's not that. At Ngumisa_Zondi2's response. Hi, just thought I should let you know you inspire me so much. So much of the youth is looking up to you, and bro, your music heals. Now my question is, what inspired you to do music? First of all, thank you. Thank you that you are inspired by my story and my music. What inspired me to make music? There's quite a lot of artists, mainly from folk, mainly from R&B, mainly from hip hop and trap. I grew up listening to a lot of trap. What do you enjoy doing in your free time other than making music or acting? It's very interesting. I would say this is probably the hardest question. I don't really consider... But I love hanging out with my friends. Like, I hang out with my friends, just chill and talk rubbish and watch sports. Actually, I do watch a lot of... That's the New Jersey, bro. Limited edition, bro. What you mean, bro? At Classic Nobody. That's a dope handle. Classic Nobody. What is the hardest thing about being an artist today? Oh, would you look at that? What am I doing right now? The hardest thing about being an artist today, for me, is that I grew up in a world where being an artist, or let me say the industry, looked completely different. You had to focus on your craft full time. Focus on your craft, be a better singer, be a better, and then there's like a whole team of people who handle everything else. And they can pump millions into you. Once they pump millions into you, you're actually a surefire success. And unfortunately, that's just not how it works anymore. Probably hasn't ever been just about the craft, but at least back then you had people supporting the other stuff. And now you have to do it on your own. But it's great though, because it means that you have a lot more power. Are you gonna be an independent artist forever? I don't know. If it was up to me, I'd find a partner, a label, I guess, that could partner with me, or a brand or a company or whatever, that could put money into this, because I'm putting my money into this. And all of my money is kind of going into this. So it would be nice to get some money. That's the only reason why I want to partner with anyone, to be honest, is for money. Spain. I don't know why, but I want to go to Spain so badly. So if you guys could maybe, dash those something, or just book me there, I don't know what it is about Spain, but I really want to go to Spain. Spain. When are you and MANANA making a song together, bro? I'm tired of hearing about this guy, bro. I don't even know what that is. Do you read books? Oh, that's a nice question. Do you read books? If so, which book genres, themes do you fancy the most? Do I fancy? Ooh. So you're a reader, clearly. So, growing up, I read Harry Potter, the whole series, twice. But my favorite book of all time is a book called Home by Marilyn Robinson. It is the reason why I started writing songs, but it just showed me just the beauty of words and what words could do. So, by the way, special shout out to you at Lucy Makiti, because I've actually seen a lot of engagement from you, a lot of responses and comments and stuff from you. So, shout out to you. Can I be the president of your fan club? I mean, bro, yeah. Like I said earlier on, I'm not really, I don't even know if I have a fan club or I'm just go for it, bro. If there's anyone, actually, I even shouted you out just now saying that you've been really, I actually need to know what you'd call it though. Can you put that in the comments? What's the name of my fan club? It's so weird to say my fan club. I remember you mentioned that you finally found your sound and it'll be in the upcoming song. Man, I love it when people like listen. I think it's really cool when I say something and people are like, oh yeah, you once said this. It's like, okay, so I'm not just talking to myself. Because sometimes when you're looking at this damn camera, bro, it just feels like I'm talking to myself. I have not arrived at a sound, but I've arrived at a place that I can depart from. So, the first song is coming out next week and it's called Ngeke. Ngeke, which is vernac, by the way, right? I mean, surely it's only uphill from here, you know? So I started playing this thing, bro. And then, for some reason, I went to like university, you know, and then I kind of wanted to fit in with the culture, you know? You know, the culture, like trappy, hip-hoppy kind of vibe. And I grew up listening to hip-hop a lot. I love hip-hop. I grew up on Drake, I grew up on Lil Wayne. I grew up on Lil Wayne, like, a lot. But I also grew up on folk music. So I grew up on Bon Iver. I grew up on like artists sometimes I'm like embarrassed to mention because I'm like, you know, I'm a black man. What am I doing listening to Lord and Churches and Ben Howard? And I grew up, some of those songs are like the anthems of my life, like Holocene. Holocene by Bon Iver is like the anthem to my life. But I also grew up listening to a lot of trap. So when I started doing a folk thing, I kind of realized I'm not gonna fit in, you know? Like, people are gonna be like, bro, you're so weird, like, kind of take it easy, stop listening to this kind of vibe. So then I stopped making that kind of music. I found myself making like very trappy R&B. And now I've come back full circle and I'm like, bro, actually, let me start playing the guitar again. I don't know why I keep lifting it up every time. There gotta be some people who are gonna be like, bro, what is this? But I'm like, I'm finally making music where I'm like, I actually don't care. I don't. Come closer. I don't care what you think because I like it. And that's the most important part of it. Next week, Friday, Ngeke is coming out. And then from there, you're gonna hear what genre best describes your style of music. Okay, that's the second half of the question. Folk, psychedelic, trap, alternative R&B. There's nothing else I can actually say. When I was uploading my song the other day and I chose, because they ask you like what genre of like music is this? I've always obviously gone R&B, soul, pop. For the first time, I chose alternative. And I was so proud of myself. So proud of myself. When will you perform in Dubai? Dubai, you even put Dubai in capital letters. I would love to. Hit my line, bro, and I'll be there and I'll be performing. Like, as soon as I get booked at these places, I'll be going, bro. Like, it's not like I'm getting calls and going, nah, I'm too cool. I'm too cool. Cool. Would you do a mini chill concert in Durban? Yes, I'm from Durban. That's where I grew up. It's a guy, so definitely do something there. But even home, I've got no calls from home, my hometown. Nothing. That's the price of being alternative, you know? Who do you want to work with musically? There's this guy called Fred again. In South Africa, Nasty C. I'd love to work with Blackie. I'd like to work with Hash as well, the big Hash. What's your favorite water body? Give me 3 words to describe why it's your favorite. Water body. Body of water. Like my favorite ocean, sea, river, lake, spring, still, sparkling. Not sure. Not sure what that question means. Maybe you can clarify in the comments and then I can answer it next week. But that's all from me. Session's out today. It's Friday today and session is out. There's gonna be an open verse kind of challenge thing, you know? Young freestyle thing, because I freestyled on that song, so it's like it's not that deep, you know, freestyle on it, you know, on TikTok, and then I'll react to it next week and I'll choose my favorite one. And then don't forget to like, don't forget to, I can't believe that I'm doing this. What's happened to my life? Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, like this video, follow me on Spotify. Listen to my music, please. Yeah, that's it from me today. I'll catch you next week on It's Friday again. I'm hoping there's gonna be like a title or something here. But this is the first video, bro.
Yeah.